I do not know how it became normal for just the owner or the manager or the broker to make all the revenue. And somehow if the employees shared in the revenue, that became a pyramid, and that was like a problem. Okay? I don't understand for the life of me. Now, maybe it's because I'm not as smart as everybody. I barely graduated high school. But I don't understand how that became normal. How it was okay for you to say, I'm going to work for Jim. Jim's going to hire a recruiter, by the way. But I'm going to work for Jim, mind my own business, make my sales, do my thing. Meanwhile, Jim is going to make revenue off of me and revenue off all the people he brings in. But when I say to you, hey, why don't you come over here and join me? Because in my organization, you're allowed to share the revenue. Then I get the stiff arm. That's a pyramid. How did that become normal? Like, that makes no sense to me that it's okay. Let me, I'm not just going to pick on brokers, all right? I'm going to, but I got nothing against them whatsoever. But let me just show you something real quick. Let me make it bigger. So, there's a distribution company that we're all familiar with, and I'm not going to say their name. But they allow you, this is you. Here, let's just make life easy so we don't have to worry about spelling today. This is you. They allow you to hire Jimmy, Billy, whoever, and they get to hire people, and they get to hire people, and they get to hire people, and that person makes a little bit of the revenue, and this person, and you make a little bit of the revenue, right? And same over here, you get to share in the revenue, and somehow that's not normal, and that's a problem. Okay, let me just show you something. So, let's say department store. We're not going to pick on anybody today, any company names, but big department store right here. We'll call it DEPT, department store. They hire a bunch of employees, and these employees go to work every single day, and they help sell all the products that are on the shelves, and they help the customers. They do a great job. And then I go to them. This is me right here. Let's call this me. And I go to these guys or girls and say, hey, you can come over here and sell the same product and make a revenue. And that's a pyramid. So how are you so happy to continue to show up to work every day and this person's getting all the revenue? Blows my mind. Blows my mind. So, this is the world I live in. Now, let me just tell you something. 20 years ago, I started one of these companies that you're so against, the pyramid, and I sold it for multi-millions. Okay? Now I was blessed by this young man by the name of Colin. He introduced me to this really cool guy named Glenn Sanford. And Glenn said to me, hey, Paul, you can come on board and join us. This is you, Paul. This is Colin, and let's just say this is Glenn. Okay? He told Colin he can do the same. You can come on board and join us, and I'm going to share some of the revenue with you. I said, it sounds like a lot like the business I was in before. It just wasn't in real estate. It was in something different. And I said, thank you, Glenn. This is the type of business I like, because everybody seems to be happy and fired up about life. We read great books like Atomic Habits. We read Maxwell books. We think differently than most people, right? Because we're sharing in the revenue. We're sharing in the growth of the company. And then Glenn did one more. He one-upped it, and he said, listen, I'm also going to let you be an owner in the company, an actual owner in the company. I like where we're headed. Okay? But somehow this isn't normal. Somehow, let me show you. Somehow this became normal to real estate agents. Broker, makes all the money. Broker hires a recruiter. Told you I can't spell. This recruiter doesn't do real estate, doesn't have a real estate license more than likely, and they just are on the phone and they're hiring people, they're texting people, they're emailing people, whatever it may be. I know this to be true because when I got my real estate license, I had tons and tons and tons of recruiters call me. And I would just ask them, what do you do for XYZ? I'm not going to pick on any companies today. What do you do for XYZ? And they say, well, I just simply help him or her find great people. Okay. So you're an hourly salary, whatever employee, right? But then all the agents show up to work every day and they kick butt and they're good. Like they're really, really good. But they don't share in the revenue. In fact, they share their revenue with the broker. How is this normal? And because I talk to a lot of these people. In fact, I just hung up the phone with a friend of mine. That's why I'm doing this right now. And she is smart. She's way smarter than me. And she says, Paul, EXP is a pyramid. And I said, thank God. I don't want to work for XYZ department store as an hourly employee. They make all the profit. All the shareholders make all the profit. And then when I'm, done working there for 40 or 50 years, I get a plaque. And I got to pray that I saved enough to retire. But I help sell all their products. See, that shouldn't be normal. This should be like what Glenn has built us should be normal. But I met a lot with, EXP is just a pyramid. Thank God. Thank God Glenn is sharing the money with me. Thank God Glenn said, hey, Paul, I value you as a hard charging worker. Therefore, I'm going to share the revenue with you. That's normal. That makes sense. And again, in the world that I live in, there is just crazy, insane enthusiasm. There's this crazy, crazy positivity because I'm very picky about who I bring into my family, as is Colin, as is Daniel and the other people. When I built my other business, Fitz was the same way. Fitz was very picky about who he brought in. And I've always had this standard. I'm going to bring people in that are friendly because we're helping customers make one of the biggest decisions of their life. You got to be friendly. Okay. You got to be easy to talk to. That's the second quality. Got to be easy to talk to. Okay. That one trips people up a lot. Being easy to talk to means this. Are you ready? Shut up and listen. Have you ever been in a conversation where you shared something with someone and they asked you to share it with them? And then they one-upped and they did a much gooder story than yours? Like it was much bigger, much better. Oh, yours was 2, ours was 5. You see what I'm saying? That ain't easy to talk to. Or like they try so hard to connect. Like I went to such and such school. So did I. And they spend 20 minutes talking about that school. You're not connected. You're not easy to talk to. And then lastly, and probably the most important, is you got to have a spirit of gratitude. You got to be friendly, easy to talk to, spirit of gratitude. And what I have found in systems like this that Glenn has built and that Fitz showed me years ago is that the people in there, the majority of them are extremely grateful. They wake up excited to build their empires, their dreams, their desires. I want everybody that I talk to that is friendly, easy to talk to, spirit of gratitude. And maybe they just don't understand this, and this just isn't normal just yet. I'm going to work really hard with those people to get them to understand this is normal, and this is the way it should be done. I'm on a mission just to show the right people. I think we should all be building businesses. I don't care about your background. Listen, my background is so jacked up that the majority of the normal part of the world wouldn't hire me. I don't have a college degree. I mean, I don't have all the pedigree to help someone and then sell a company for multi-millions. But I joined an environment just like this, the one that so many people struggle with and don't think it's normal. This should be normal. For you to wake up tomorrow morning and build your empire, not somebody else's. That should be normal. For you to have the ability to go out and produce something that lasts for generations. Listen, what I built and sold before, that money's going to last for generations. When I'm dead and gone, don't you want that for you and your family? Now again, if you're friendly, easy to talk to, spirit of gratitude, I want to help you. Now, you might be lacking on number 2, and that's okay. If you allow me to coach you, if you allow me to work with you, I can help you become easy to talk to. It's not as easy as you think. We all struggle with it. We all battle it. When someone's telling you a story and you want to tell them, like for me, when someone talks about Labradors or they got a lab, I want to tell them about my lab so badly. And I'm like, Paul, shut up. Like if someone says to me, I grew up in Spring, Texas, and let's say they're 20 years younger than me. I need to shut up and not say anything that I grew up there because it changed. I want to know from them, hey, what was it like growing up in Spring, Texas? Where did you live? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Are you going to raise a family there? I need to shut up, even though I'm from there. Shut up. And it's a difficult one. Friendly, that comes with spirit of gratitude, okay? That should be very easy when you wake up every morning and you're building your dream, your empire, because Glenn said we could do it. The being easy to talk to, if you allow me and you give me permission, I can radically change your life with that one. I can get you to do things or accomplish things that you couldn't accomplish before with just that one alone. Okay, so I'm looking for the right people. If you think that's you and you want to make this type of business normal, let's do it. If you want to, type in the comments, this is a scam and this is a pyramid, go ahead. All you're doing is helping push my stuff out there. So many people don't understand that. They start just sending hatred and puking all over everything. You're only helping my video get further out to the right person. And that hatred that you have is helping God take me and steer me to the right people. So thank you. Hit me with your hatred. Tell me my haircut's stupid, please. All I'm going to respond back is, I agree with you. I should probably change it. Okay? Because you're only helping me. But if you are truly one of those people, do whatever you can to reach out to me. Message me, comment. My phone number is on Facebook. I got WhatsApp. I got everything. There's a way to find me, I promise you.